Welcome to the Youth Sports Chowdown. I am Red Velvet, and look who's back.
I am contractually.
Contractually.
My head's still hurting. I don't know how to say words now anymore, but I have to be here.
So thank you to our gold sponsors for making him come back.
Super cool.
He's back from outer space.
Yeah. So I had to wear glasses tonight.
Yeah.
Partially because I've been having headaches since then. Partially because if you don't know this, if you cut up a habanero pepper to put into chili and then even multiple hand washes and hours later, it still feels like you're putting flames in your eyeballs with putting contacts in. So
no, don't do that.
There's a slight problem.
Well, lesson learned: do not put habaneros in your chili, or wear gloves.
Habaneros it was delicious. My chili was fantastic.
But did you sure wear gloves?
Yeah, and I also itched my eye right before, after I did it. I still washed my hands, but it was pretty bad. Ouch. I was blinded for multiple minutes. It was not my best moments, but then I really forgot about it because, again, multiple hand washes later, I really thought it was going to be gone. And then I put my contacts in and it literally felt like I'd placed the sun into my eyeball.
You might be slightly concussed and you forgot you didn't. Maybe you didn't wash your hands.
I could not have. I don't know. Somebody set me up to get my head slammed off of a truck, and I have now been having issues ever since. So
I don't know who that would be.
Headaches and stupidity. I can't even say regular words now. I couldn't read already. Now I can't just speak.
Do you have blurred vision?
Yeah, I can't see anything.
Oh, that's not good. Dude's got blurred vision. But we're coming to you live from Facebook, YouTube, TikTok on a different camera. And
we were on X.
But that has now been removed. But we will get that back on for all of our Xers out there. Anyway, real quick, we want to thank our gold sponsors for letting us do what we do.
Making us.
I enjoy it. Thank you to our gold sponsors. Peak Performance Gym. No peak, no results. Wabash Valley Plumbing. They're good plumbers. U.S. Lawns of Terre Haute. They mow grass. Pappy's Barbecue. Meet, eat, repeat. RJ's Formal Wear. They got sweet suits if you didn't know that. Stitch Brands for their best embroidery in the area and screen print. Wabash Valley Adult Teen Challenge. Meeting you at the crossroads of addiction. Thank you to our gold sponsors. So hopefully y'all enjoyed my professional voiceover.
It was great.
Redneck Valley, USA.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
I'll just add the AI voiceovers.
There we go.
One less thing.
Thank you.
Happy to help.
It was a light week this week in the world. Fall break has hit Clay County. So light week.
That's all right.
We're gonna get going. We're gonna start with Northview Volleyball. Northview Volleyball faced West Vigo, and guess what? They won.
Good job.
So I believe they're 27-1. They swept the 3 sets. No stats were reported on Max Preps. I don't know what way to go, Coach McDonald. But there was an achievement made.
Maybe it was your fault. Maybe you shouldn't call people out. Maybe it was your fault. Do you ever think of that?
How would I?
I don't know.
How would I? I don't have access to these stats. Beg pardon?
What?
Anyway, there was an achievement reached that night against West Vigo. Morgan Olig reached 1,000 assists.
Congratulations.
So just a little recap of this year for the volleyball team.
They're setting records.
Not
every day now.
It seems like. Brady McDonald reached 1,000 digs. Kiara Lucas reached 2,000 kills. And she also had 1,000 digs too. And then Morgan Olig had 1,000 assists. So great job, ladies.
Good work.
And their sectionals coming up. They play this coming Saturday, not yesterday. I don't know who they play. I didn't research it enough, but they play this Saturday in the semi. We'll go with that. They're playing Saturday.
They play Saturday.
They play Saturday in a tournament. Moving on.
Do you know where their tournament's at?
Danville, I think. I could be dead.
So not too crazy far then.
No, not real far.
All right.
So we'll get that updated on our page. So moving on to prep football. I clicked the wrong tab.
The Northview Knights take on Edgewood 41-7. Knights get the victory. On the offensive side, Colton Bath with 18 completions, 249 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Demarius McLawyer, 6 carries for 54 yards and a touchdown. Slade Fell with 4 carries, 18 yards, a touchdown, and 2 receptions for 64 yards. Avery Perry with 4 carries, 31 yards, and a touchdown, and then 8 receptions for 86 yards and 2 more touchdowns. Great job. Great game. And then on the defensive side, Garrett Schimmel with 6 tackles and 1.5 tackles for a loss. Austin Brewer with 4 tackles, a tackle for a loss, and a fumble recovery. Logan Bell with 4 tackles. Gage Thompson with 3 tackles, a tackle for a loss, and a forced fumble. And Cam McIntyre with 3 tackles, a half a sack.
Way to go, Milk!
Great job.
We move over to Terre Haute North, faces Gearin Catholic. The Eagles win 41-18. Some stats for Terre Haute North. Harrison Wetzel had 2 carries for 17 yards, 14 completions for 190 yards and 2 tuds. Zaire White, 15 carries, 106 yards, a touchdown, 2 catches for 7. And then Samuel Whitehart had 4 catches, 82 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Great job. West Vigo then takes on Cloverdale, 34-33. Vikings winning a very close one. On the offensive side for the Clovers, Landon Duncan with 2 rushing touchdowns and Levi Johnson with 2 rushing touchdowns. On the offensive side for the Vikings, Connor Wallace with a rushing touchdown.
And Landon.
Landon Fields with a rushing. It was in red with a rushing touchdown.
Yeah,
so I was very conceited. You're already trying to sabotage me.
Nah, I don't know about
I should have known better. See, I'm going to come in and attack me again. You have it like set up for him to come in here.
I did send him a text message earlier.
That's not nice.
Yeah.
Now I have to like watch out there.
You gotta watch out for the door. Anyway, North Putnam took on Brown County. The Cougars win 55-6. Some stats for North Putt. Christian Kramer had 2 rushing touchdowns and 2 passing touchdowns. Paxton O'Brien had 2 receiving touchdowns. Wes Murphy and Griffin Starr had a rushing touchdown each, and Owen Thurman added a passing touchdown.
Great job. Ben Davis takes on Lawrence Central, 27-7. Giants get the victory. On the offensive side for Ben Davis, Joe Goss with a passing touchdown and Elijah Price with a receiving touchdown.
And we had the battle for Park County. Riverton Park took on Park Heritage, and the Panthers win 55-13. Some stats for Park Heritage. Jared Graves, 8 carries, 8 yards, 4 completions for 81, and a touchdown. Carson Rollison, 20 carries for 35 yards and a touchdown. Keaton Ramey had 2 catches, 74 yards, and a touchdown. On defense for the Wolves, Tucker Conley and Carter Games had 9 tackles each. Clayton Burgess had 8 tackles. Jared Graves with 5, and Carter Dice with 5. And then on offense for the Panthers, AJ Goff, big night. 4 rushing touchdowns and 1 receiving touchdown.
Great job.
Kyle Price had 2 rushing touchdowns and a 2-point conversion, and Colette Sanders added a passing touchdown.
Great work. South Vermilion then takes on Seeger, 44-14. Wildcats get the victory. On the offensive side, Dom Garzolini, 3 carries for 9 yards and 18 completions for 244 yards and 6 touchdowns.
6.
Wow.
You heard that here.
Dallas Coleman, 10 carries for 64 yards and 5 receptions for 66 yards and a touchdown. Aiden Wallace with 1 carry for 4 yards and 7 receptions for 68 yards and 3 of those touchdowns. Dylan Hill with a reception for 16 yards and a touchdown. And Parker Weir with a carry for 13 yards and 3 receptions for 49 yards and a touchdown. On the defensive side, Alex Shryock with 10 tackles and a tackle for a loss. Dallas Coleman with 10 tackles, a tackle for a loss, and a sack. Dylan Hill with 9 tackles. Logan Smith with 8 tackles, 2 tackles for a loss, and a sack. And then Ben Shryock with 4 tackles and 2 interceptions.
All right. Sullivan takes on Indian Creek, and the Braves edge them out 21-14. Some offensive stats for Sullivan. Leighton Ruff.
What are you looking at the door for?
I thought I saw Sam. Leighton Huff had a rushing touchdown, and Paul Ridgway had a rushing touchdown.
Linton takes on Eastern Green, 67-9. Miners get the very decisive victory. On the offensive side, Cooper Smith with a rushing touchdown and Colin Webster with a receiving touchdown. I don't enjoy this. This is I have to work in a hostile work environment.
That's not hostile.
Thank you
It's very
for
peaceful.
making me come back to do this.
It's very peaceful. Some scores around the area. Terre Haute South takes on Southport. The Braves win 30-6. Greencastle takes on Cascade. The Cadets win 56-7. And then South Putt takes on Owen Valley. The Eagles win 58-7. And North Central faces South Spencer. The Rebels win 42-7. Sounds like somebody's here.
Yeah, I hear that.
Now
Now we move on to the Lady Knights soccer, 3-1. Lady Knights take on Danville, 3-1. Warriors get the victory. He's got me in my head now. Knights against Sullivan, 4-2. Knights get the victory. Is that their only games? Or
yeah,
is
that was the
split?
sectional. That was the
Oh,
sectional.
okay. So they're all both different. Got
Yeah.
it. So for that first game that I mentioned, stats for that game, Raquel Terrell with 3 steals, Hannah Ogborn with 2 steals, Cambry Knuckles with a goal and a steal. Ashlyn Madsen with 3 steals. Ava Frazier with 2 steals. Shade Mullenix with a steal. Just got stolen off the screen. Mackenzie Heaton with 2 steals. Why are you deleting things? Sophie Tipton with 3 steals. Lucy Etling with 2 steals. And Leah Archer with a steal. Great game. And then Carson Stim with 5 saves. And Ava Harper with 11.
Good
awesome
job.
Work. What are you doing? Other than just trying to... I already can't read. You're making this much more difficult for me.
Okay, let's move on to boys
Glad we have
soccer.
film in my hostile work environment.
The
now.
Knights take on Sullivan. The Knights win 4-2, and then the Knights face Greencastle in the sectional championship, and Greencastle wins 2-1. Great season, boys and girls. Some key stats for the week: Braden Krieger, 1 goal, an assist, and 5 steals and a save. Jameson Stakeman had 4 steals and a save. Jackson Brock with 2 steals. John Arvin with 4 steals. Gilbert Clear, 9 steals. Luke Whitman with 6. Landon Props had a goal and an assist. Duke Strala with a goal, and Bobby Stick with 3 saves. I'm glad I read this one because I had some
I'm glad
typos.
you read it too.
Yeah.
Also, I watched some of the show back last time. I don't know if you know this or not, but if you notice, whenever I change these things, I don't just hit everything. You're going to break your computer. You can't change the screens like that.
That's why I have another one. You know, I'm
great.
archaic like that.
I know.
I'm a caveman.
All right. Now we have the
softball.
Hold on. Is this a Ghostbusters?
Yeah, so the Clay County Softball 8U All-Star team dressed up. They went to a Halloween tournament, and they were the Ghostbusters. That was their theme.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, the Ghostbusters take on the Hustle. What were they dressed up as?
They
Like
were
fast
just-
people?
They were just your traditional softball team. They were lame.
Okay. Anyway, 12-11, Hustle get the close victory. Nora Thiemann with 4 hits, 2 RBIs, and a double. Delaney Wilson with 5 hits. Lily Lumsden with 4 hits, 2 RBIs, and a double. Addie Peters with 3 hits, an RBI, and 2 triples. Anna Moore with 3 hits. Hadley Pearson with 3 hits and a double. Ellie Meisner with 4 hits, 2 RBIs, and a double. Olivia Goda.
Yep.
With 3 hits. Just make sure I didn't butcher it. Braylon Barong with 3
Gouda
hits.
like the G.
3 RBIs and a double. Alice Rush with a hit and an RBI. Emmy Huffman with 2 hits, an RBI, a double, and a home run. And Paxton had a hit. Great work, ladies.
And there's some other scores.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I missed the rest of the scores.
The Ghostbusters faced the undying
I might be
underdogs.
concussed.
Well, you might be. They faced the undying underdogs. The underdogs win 25-7. And then the Ghostbusters face the Scream team, and Scream team wins 12-0.
Okay, what were the underdogs dressed up as?
They were zombies.
Okay, that makes sense. And what was Scream Team?
Scream team was just, they had orange jerseys. It's just said Scream team.
Okay, did my brother pitch as the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man?
No, he pitched as it started off as a Ghostbuster, and then he flexed. His sleeves came off and he looked like a janitor. Coach Peters was the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Okay.
And hilarious.
Yep.
Anytime he was
Great
walking
work.
by. I tried to talk him into getting into a heated exchange with the umpire.
Oh, that would have been amazing to get thrown out. Oh, Kurt, come on. You missed the
That's
boat.
what I was hoping for.
That
He would
would've
get in a
been
heated
great.
exchange and you know start kicking dirt as this big puff man.
That would have been amazing.
Yep. I asked him, I said, how'd you keep it inflated? He goes, it's got a fan. And the fan was strategically placed on the butt. It was a butt fan.
But
So,
man, all right.
There's that.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it was a fun weekend. And that ends the All-Star season for them. So congratulations, girls.
Good work.
Good season. Now it is time for my favorite part of the show.
Stupid idiot.
Oh,
What'd you say?
I hit the wrong button. I'm so sorry.
All right. Your Red Velvet Power Performers this week for youth, Nora Thiemann, Lily Lumsden, and Addison Peters.
Good job, girls.
Oh, yeah. Good job.
Kicking
Proud
butt
of
is Ghostbusters.
you. The Ghostbusters busted. And then the prep, also power performers, Morgan Oleg, Ava Harper, Braden Krieger, Dom Garzolini, Dallas Coleman, Colton Bath, and Alex Shyrock. Yeah.
Aren't they right here?
Oh, yeah, they're right there.
Okay.
I want to look on your
That's
cool
fine.
screen. Though.
Yeah, it's okay. That's for them, not for you.
Oh,
You're
well,
supposed to look at the camera.
I don't have a teleprompter.
Inside baseball.
Inside baseball. There you go. So that does it for this week of the Youth Sports Chowdown. Thank you, and we'll see you next week.
Idiot.
Take care.
Sorry, I keep hitting the wrong button for some reason.